And then my mom got really sick, and she had her first stroke. My mom had a series of strokes throughout her life, to the point to where she hasn't fully recovered. And I think at that point, that's where life started to change, because she wasn't able to do the same type of intensive type of work she was doing, and had to kind of scale back. Now she's on permanent disability. My dad, after working at 24 Hour Fitness, again, eventually left because 24 Hour Fitness aimed to downsize their staff.
Oh, okay.
And so he was kind of caught in the short end of the stick and had to find another job. And then his last job before he decided to leave full-time work altogether was at Safeway. So he worked at Safeway for a good amount of years as a bagger. And then when my mom got older and her health started to decline, my dad, as of recent, in these last 2 years, focused on being my mom's primary caregiver. So that's his primary form of income at the moment, is really getting paid by the state to take care of my mom.
Oh, okay. What high school did you go to?
I went to Mission High School.
Oh, okay.
Which is right off of 18th and Dolores. Grew up with a lot of Filipinos. A lot of people of color, actually, all in general. Majority of my friends were Latino. So it's funny because I think in high school I actually identified more with the Latino culture and community because of the friends around me, rather than the Filipino side. So I know, a big part of my heart remains in the mission because of where I was raised. And then my only experience in dealing with like Filipino culture was, kind of a mixed bag, because, I had, awesome cousins who were doing great stuff, and I had cousins who were getting caught up in a lot of like really, sketchy stuff. I had a lot of cousins who grew up in the South of Market who got caught up with gang life, drugs, were incarcerated at a really early age. And so it was probably really nerve-wracking for my parents to know that that was the everyday existence living in the South of Market, and to navigate and try and find ways of how to steer me away from that.
Did you have a job when you were in high school?
I did. I was lucky. One of my favorite subjects besides English was art. I loved to draw at an early age, and I took on an AP art class.
Oh, nice. That was good.
Back in the day, a drawing class. And my art teacher at the time, Mary and Shell, really was a fan of my illustrations and my artwork. Thought I had a really descriptive imagination. Came across a job at the DeYoung Museum.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
And it was a job called the Museum Ambassador Program. And in that program, basically the museum hires high school students from all across SFUSD high schools, recruits them into this program, teaches them on museum art, specific collections of an exhibition they're focusing on, teaches them how to engage in public speaking, how to talk to young kids, how to engage in a presentation when they visit the classrooms, how to engage them in a tour when they come here. So their job primarily as museum ambassadors is to teach younger children about the museum's collection. And I did that for 4 years, which is amazing. And I think I was fortunate to find that, because it helped kind of develop a lot of early leadership skills in myself, to the point to where I think it was a big reason why I ended up taking on a teaching profession later on in my career.